Hey everybody, welcome back to Kingdoms Reborn. Now, as luscious as these fields look, we've got beautiful fields of tulip. We have fantastic fields of plum. Apparently everyone's fucking starving. Okay? So, we're gonna take a beat to figure this out. We could put down more ranching, which, helpful, don't get me wrong. But as you can see, each farm is not hugely profitable, to be very honest. That's one consideration. Second of all, this takes up a decent amount of space compared to what we could get from something like a rice farm or some other type of food, right? So what I'm thinking is we obviously need to also start expanding out this side. Here there's more space for grapes, which is actually not a bad idea because we even have enough space to put a road there. Okay, cool. So we can definitely do that. There's a lot more space out here that we could potentially investigate. There's even this side here for the tulips. But ideally, what the hell is this? What does this do for us? Does that do anything? Grants wisdom to those who seek. I want to seek wisdom. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna snatch this up, this province over here. We do have good amount of money. We do have another grape breeder, but I'm thinking rice might be a better answer because of the fact that rice and cabbage, I guess, would be a combination. But the reason why I say that is because we have a lot of things that need rice. We have a lot of sushi bars, a lot of like sake breweries. So there's a lot of things eating up our rice stores. I mean, even if it's still here, yeah. So there's a lot of things impacting our rice, and I don't think there's as much impacting other stuff, right? I just feel like rice is going to be a better idea rather than the grapes. The grapes are a great idea and they were super helpful in the beginning, but I feel like right now necessity dictates that we get much more rice farming happening. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. First things first, we are going to get our rice breeder. Again, I do apologize if you can hear the dogs in the background. Okay, so the rice breeder out here is going to be pretty great, I think. We could try centralize it, but we're only going to have so much playroom. I feel like here's just going to be a much better idea if we put the rice breeder out here. What would actually be interesting to see is if we do this, because whether we put it here or we put this up here, it's not going to impact too much, right? So what I want to find out is what could we do? Could we position this in such a... We could. Because if we position this here, we could actually turn that cabbage field into a rice farm. Although I feel like that's using up a lot of space unnecessarily. Because if we put it here, then we would have that space to deal with anyway. Okay. All right. Let's... I'm going to put the rice breeder there. Okay. And then stone road, we're going to put through here. Okay. We're going to put a bridge. Yep. We're going to put a bridge, I guess, across. Yep. Sounds like a good idea. Then we're going to build another stone road that I guess kind of goes on the edge a little bit. Yeah, I wanted to do that. And then maybe something to that effect so that it doesn't necessarily impact our farms all that much. Cool. Then how much would it take? That's very expensive. So we're just going to prioritize that building. Cool. That sounds like a good plan. And then we're gonna do farms out this side. The problem is, before we can actually classify the farm, we need to get I guess we need to get, hang on. Okay. So that's fine. We do this. That can be a rice field. You know, obviously this arch here is going to be a rice field. Obviously, copy farm. And then what we're going to do is, okay, so that, to what point though can we, no, because we need to go further inside. Sure. Just want to see what is the best way to manipulate this so that we can actually get some. Right. Okay. Yeah. All the way out there. No. Okay. Let's not worry about that side too much. Let's then... I think that's probably the best we're going to be able to get it, right? Yeah. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. We can leave this little bit here. I mean, it's not going to make that much of a difference. We can also get this little patch. Put down another rice breeder down here. What do you mean it's inaccessible? How is this inaccessible? How? Building's gate tile cannot be reached by citizens. No, okay, that's just being done. Right. Then to sort this problem out immediately, we're gonna have to go in and trade. We're gonna have to get in a boatload of rice. What would you know? So if we had to bring in that is a lot. Okay. Jeez, is there nothing cheaper? I mean, beef is the same price as rice. How does that work out? Help me understand. Blueberries, we got cabbage, cactus, fruit. And even cactus fruit is like cheaper than that. Okay, coconuts, cotton, cool. No? I mean, we could set up a whole bunch of fishing. Don't get me wrong. But the thing is, the grains are... I just feel like the amount of setup and costing we would do for the fishing is going to be... You know what? We're just going to have to do the rice, guys. I think it is just is what it is. But I think we'll bring in like maybe 200 at a time. Keep the thing up to 5. Yeah, that... You know what? That seems like a good idea. And then maybe we can do an instant trade of rice, I guess. Would that even... Okay, no, because we'll only get the rice in after this round anyway. Okay, that's fine. Not fine. But you understand where I'm coming from. Okay. Yes, people are going to starve. People will leave. People will die. This is the nature of things, right? It is what it is. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I don't know. Is there something else I can do? Probably. Do I know what else to do? No. Julie's died of starvation. Fantastic. Great stuff. The ranches, again, it's not so much a problem to have ranches because they are super helpful, especially with having things like the cattle ranch, because the cattle ranch gives us milk, leather, and beef. So it gives us a lot, right? Compared to, say, the sheep, which is literally just meat and wool. I mean, we're just selling the wool anyway, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. So cattle ranch, definitely better than, say, like the sheep ranch. It would be actually super helpful if we could just change this out to, you know, like be a cattle ranch instead of having to you know, shut this up and swap them out for cattle. Although, mind you, yeah, I'm just thinking. I mean, I'm just thinking like now, what would be the best thing to do? So milk would be helpful. Well, milk is going to become helpful when we have the chocolatier set up. The only thing is with that though, is chocolatier we will need to get the cocoa stuff. Cacao, I can't remember. We would need to get that stuff going as well. We don't have the option even anywhere near us to have that kind of system. Or to buy it. I mean, we can go, where was this building? We can go to the cards building. This breeding is great. First of all, it is a bit expensive. So unfortunately, that's one thing to consider. Second of all, though, is that this is not going to essentially solve our food crisis because it's a luxury. It's not actually a food per se. And then on top of that, again, we just need to find the space to actually breed the pods, right? Whatever we want to call them. So yeah, that's something to consider. Then, okay, cool. Now, there was an option for a cotton breeder, but I don't actually know what cotton gives us. I don't think I've seen anything that we would need cotton for. So, okay, that's fine. Glassworks gives us access to, I think, it's not jewelry, no. But we might as well research it. Budget adjustments, scholar's office. We actually did unlock those type of things. We've got, we've actually got paper mills already going. And they are over here. Yeah, there's a paper mill. And sustainability, we can put that over there. I mean, cool. We're not really pressed for, mind the pun, but we're not really pressed for paper. Paper is purely at this point a upgrade material for certain buildings, and I can't even think off the top of my head what they would be. So we've got our clay pits going. We've got our... So we've got potters, we've got clay pits, we've got a whole bunch of things. Let's do that. We can updo that as well. So that will be cool. The bricks. This could be because they're new, so maybe we haven't really seen the benefit of them. But we desperately needed another couple of brick workers, and that was great. It's actually a great addition, to be honest. Then what else? What else? Can we just build this house, please? Because gosh, it's driving me mad. This input is pork. What is this? A ramen shop, huh? Okay, so pork ranches could be a worthy investment. Also, something I just realized I actually should have said at the beginning of the episode is I had to retweak a whole bunch of my audio settings, especially for my mic and recording and everything. So if things sound different, I do apologize. I am still trying to just balance things out and make sure everything's fine. So just bear with me for a while until we get that sorted. This is the joys of, I don't know, something. What does house adjacency get us? Okay, maybe we should be unlocking a lot of this stuff. House adjacency, yes please. Tax adjustment from the town hall, okay. Card inventory, not sure. Industrial agency, what does that get us? Okay, sure, why not? Chocolate snob? Oh, production 2, chocolate here. Yeah, okay. Trade relations, yeah, we're not really trading all that much, to be very honest. That's fine. We don't need to. Okay, close. Thank you. So the glassworks is glass and coal. I can't even remember where I put the other glass factory. Was it out this side? No, because yes, it was. Because here's the smelter. Again, sand, not having a problem with. As you can clearly see, we've got a ton of sand. So we could actually get another smelter, another glass smelter going nearby. Not sure where we would put it, but yeah, I see. It's problematic. It is problematic because although what we could do is we could just remove this. I mean, I know they're not going to be happy, but they're never going to be. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. All right. I guess that was wishful thinking, to be honest. So that's fine. Then I don't know. I don't know where to put it. We'll find a place. We will find a place. Oh, it's coming up on winter now. Great. Okay. So there's a lot of places that we... Oh, I see they're just walking this way then. Are they? Cool. Fantastic. Fantastic. I just want to examine this side again. This tile could be very beneficial to us in terms of growing out space for farms. But what I actually want to see is, yeah, let's get a fertility overlay. The reason why I want to see this is because I want to just see where would be a good place to start expanding. Okay. So a lot of fertile space out this side. All right. Again, I know that we can increase the fertility of certain places for us with the moles that we have. Is this a single tile? It is. So if we wanted to increase the fertility out here, we could experiment with adding in more of the irrigation systems, because we actually haven't played around too much with that stuff yet. Yeah, might actually not be a bad idea to look through. And then obviously there's this area out here, which for me is super weird that it's like so fertile. That makes no sense. Absolutely no sense whatsoever. But I mean, obviously, as we look further up here, really, that's interesting. I really thought these places were going to be a lot more fertile. But apparently not. Okay. So we actually got a good, decent amount of fertile land happening. Very close by. Yeah. And we've used quite a big chunk of it. Okay. Interesting. So again, I mean, tulips, we could always swap these farms out, you know, for, I guess, for food farms. It is an option. It is an option. Yeah, I think what we're probably going to have to do is experiment with the irrigation systems. So, you know what? Let's do that, right? What do we really have to lose, I guess? So we're going to claim this. Yeah, as these things build, they should gather those resources, which is fine. Then over here, we're going to do another rice breeder. Cool. Fortunately, we'll have to do slap bang in the middle. That's fine. Now what we're going to do is we're going to say irrigation. Okay. Yeah. Let's try and move it up here. Cool. Then it's actually kind of exciting. I've never really, I mean, again, we haven't played with this thing. We haven't played with the irrigation system at all. You know, what I can't remember is, we need to send it out from the irrigation pump, correct? I think that was it. So maybe what we could do, because they're 5x5, right, is maybe we send down an irrigation system down this way. My thinking is that we have a central line for the irrigation system that runs down here. Then what we do is we send out sort of like connecting irrigation systems to the left and to the right. Cool. That sounds like a great idea. Again, we're experimenting. I don't know what to expect from this. I think we're just gonna put one maybe there. Then we're gonna count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll put one there. Maybe. Maybe filter one out there. We'll count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's supposed to be 5 on each side, but I'm thinking that if we have 5 spaces in between 2 lines of irrigation systems, that maybe we can boost the fertility that way. Maybe that's the way to go about something. I don't know. Let's see. Let's have a look, right? Like I said, I have not experimented with this. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. And then we actually we forgot that we have to build a road out this way as well. Okay, let's do one sort of along the mountain so we don't disrupt anything. That's fine by me. Let's go. Okay, cool. Not unhappy with that. We'll see. What I do think I want to actually do is just go through here, prioritize these farms getting built. This little area of land we could still extend into cabbage. It's just going to be very weird to have one random cabbage patch, to be fair. Rice. I mean, you know, why would I put a freaking rice farm out and then not have, you know? Anyway, that's beside the point. Yeah, we know. I know it's low fertility. Okay, just bear with me on this. Right. Okay, that's gonna be that. Yes, again, housing is too far. I know, guys. Just understand. Okay. Is it because it's the territory thing, isn't it? Okay, can we go from maybe here? Yes. Okay, let's do that. Yep, that's fine. We will build houses, don't you worry. We promise. Sort of. Cool. And then obviously final bit of farm we put there. Cool. And we're gonna build houses. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, obviously we need to build houses. So just want to see what part of... Oh, okay, hang on. We can build houses out on this side. Yep, that checks out. Sorry, no. I meant destroy. Can we not destroy? Destroy the houses? Thank you. Jeez. Okay. We're gonna put one there with the space over here. That's too far out. Can't do that. And then... Huh? No? No? Is that a no? I think it is. There we go, that checks out. Alright. Cool. Great. We're probably also going to need a storage system. We're going to need all of those cool things. Nope. That's fine. Perfectly okay with Not doing that. The storage system, I feel like we can maybe put storage, not yard, warehouse. I feel like we can put next to the breeder. Yep, sounds like a good idea. Great. Okay, year 28, population decreased by 13. That's a bit problematic. Birth was 61, immigrants 35, and 109 died or left. 104 people died of old age. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, not cool, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Okay, and then, yeah. So something I was really... Okay, so I guess we gotta build a house out this side. I mean, just one random lonely little house. So that's fine. Yeah, cool. Right. Fantastic. So these have been prioritized. Not exactly sure what I guess is holding that up. In terms of food, we have no food. No, I'm kidding. Oh, we're still a bit low there. Okay, productivity, motivation. Let's do a motivation. 614 jobs. Oh. 614 jobs, but 648 adults. Well, hello there. Fantastic. Okay, so city attractiveness, tourism's great, entertainment is super high. Luxury could be better, I agree. And job could be a little bit better, but hopefully all these jobs that we're creating now are going to help solve that problem. Right. Okay. Irrigation pump is happening. Cool. Okay. Well, our income has gone up quite substantially as well, which is great. I'm wondering if that's down to the tourism part. Remember, we can also excavate these artifacts and add them into our museum, which we unlocked in the previous episode, you know, in case you're wondering. I'm actually kind of happy about this. We can start expanding out this way, depending on how this irrigation system fees for us. Now, this is the problem as well, because it would have been nice to see what the fertility would have looked like if we didn't have these farms. Well, I mean, what I'm saying is that the farms are currently getting in the way, but it would have been nice to see how dramatically our, you know, fertility went up by adding in this irrigation system so that we could, you know, kind of scope it out for the next time. But I guess at the same token, if the farm is built, which I'm going to quick build just one for the moment, so that we can... The rice breeder needs to be quick built as well. That's fine. Don't have to worry about that right now. Crop yield is 65%-ish. What were to happen if we added an extra irrigation pump? Would that even make a difference? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to quick build that because I really don't want cabbage to be planted here. We're going to do rice, please. Thanks. Yeah, we need the rice, not the cabbage, although cabbage kind of got planted already, so it's fine. It is what it is. Oh, hey, what do you know? People are dying of starvation again. That's great. That's fantastic. Love that for me. It's also because, like, these farms take, like, 3 years if you don't quick build them in order to get up and going. It's expensive, sure, but I really need them to, you know, be up and running as of friggin' yesterday. Warehouse. Heckens. Where are we going to put a warehouse? I mean, we could have put it here if the houses weren't here. I think that's a farm. Yeah, that's a piece of a farm. Though, I think we're going to have to. I think we just... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. we needed to do that. So 95%. Okay, cool. So it helps is the point, right? The point is that it helps. You know what? Even if it takes us from like 70 to 95, it helps. Because I mean it was on par with what's out here, which, yeah, I'm trying to, how do we keep the overlay? Hang on. No, we're gonna go here. Over resources, building. No, there is a way to toggle through overlays. I cannot recall it for the life of me. Okay, it's fine. Holy hell. Okay, yeah. Tulips we're doing incredibly well on. So one of y'all has got to change. We can't be having this much tulip. So we got to go like cabbage or something, bro. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, don't get me wrong, the luxuries are great and all, but like, I think we're overproducing on the tulips. Just putting that out there. Cool. Oh, this one says the storage is too far. That's not great. Okay. I get that, because there's no real road to connect there. Oh no. Have we made a goof? What happens if we just put a storage out here? Does this do anything? Okay. Cool. Right, so they're gonna harvest the tulips, which we've got a boatload of. And not nearly enough people are enjoying. I know people are dying of starvation. I get it. People are also going to probably leave because of starvation, and that's fine. It is what it is. Not happy about that, but not much I can really do at this point. Are we still trading? We are. Except... yeah, I see. I think the reason why it's not trading is because the inventory is already over, but we're producing at the same time. So we might need to bump this up to like 1,000. Cool. Let that trade. That will help out. Like quite a lot. Use local fish. Wait, that's a sushi bar, right? Yeah, all the sushi needs to use deep sea. That's why I got it. So something that would be really helpful here is if there was a sort of way to mass change, but we'll have to just cycle through them. Use deep sea. Deep sea. Do we only have 2 sushi bars? Oh, heckins. Okay. Gee willikers. Right. Pork ramen. There's beef ramen. We can change it to beef ramen. Don't know what we would need the pork. Okay, let's go to the other ramen shop. Let's say beef. I don't know if that's going to really help anything. Beef. Ideally, I would prefer to have beef rather than pork, because it makes more sense to have beef farming up and running, cattle ranching, sorry, because then we have the leather and the milk. Pork, we seriously only get... what do we get from the pigs? I think we literally get meat. So it's helpful, don't get me wrong. But it's not enough resources. How do we not have enough deep sea tuna? Do we seriously not have enough deep sea tuna? Why are y'all eating so much damn tuna? No, I'm kidding. To give you an idea, this is what we are... this is what we have. We have what? How many of these? 6 of them? So it's not like we don't have... I'm just going to put that in. Why not? Because... actually, no. Take that out. Okay, this is worrying. This is worrying. Food is at least stabilized. Sort of. I'm gonna cancel that. Because... yeah. So... can we... okay, quick build, please. Yeah. Okay. Hey, we have a positive population increase. At least, right? That's good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, 13 people starved. It's sad, but 94 people died of old age. Still sort of sad, but that's beside the point. And then... okay, we had 89 births, 25 immigrants. Fantastic. I'm also just thinking to myself, at what point do we actually need the immigrant office? But I feel like that's a bit of a silly question to ask, because... yeah, we're keep building, and it's going to be rice. Everything's going to be rice. I know we can actually use this little area over here, but that's fine. We're going to lead into something else with that. Because what I want to do is look at maybe this province next. Oh, sorry, we can also do this province next. Actually, we wouldn't even need to worry about the fertility stuff. I just don't know what this stuff means. What does this mean for us? Ancient shrine. What? Is that a thing? Anyway, that's okay. Yeah, accept. And then motivation. Yeah, it's cool. We have 2 sets of motivation. Can't put any... no, we can. To the sheep ranches and stuff. We're the cattle ranches. Yep. Let's put a motivation in there and a motivation in there. And then when we find passions again, we can just put them into here. Now... something else that I also just thought of is if we use this area for farming, and again, we do not need tulips, we're fine. I think we're more than fine on tulips. We can use this area for farming, right? We'll have to edit the farms again over here, but that's just something we'll have to consider. We can do that. Or what we'll have to do is create a bridge. It's going to seem very nonsensical, but hear me out. We might have to create a bridge going from this section to this section that then leads back into here with the road. Otherwise, we're going to have to edit the bridges, edit the rice field. I mean, because we can't see, the problem is we can't do that either. So, okay, not the problem right now. Then we need to also just scout out some area for more cattle ranching, right? Which I'm thinking, how much further out the side can we go? Yeah, you see, anything after this, we cannot get through unless we build a new colony. Yeah, so I'm not opposed to making... so I don't know if you saw, if we look at the fertility overlay again, sorry, one more time. There is a lot of this area that we can use for ranching that we don't necessarily need to optimize for farming, rice farming, sorry. So we can do cattle ranching out here, and then in this section, or maybe over here, we can just add in, because even though this land is fertile, if we add in irrigation pumps and stuff, we can make it even more fertile, right? So we can do half cattle ranching, half farms. That actually makes a lot of sense. Okay. So I just want to let this buff out a little bit so that we don't expand too fast. I'm not sure what the warehouse... I don't know how that's going to work. They're probably just going to walk through the damn... there we go. Yep. Yeah, they're just going to trudge over the rice fields. That's fine. That's no problemo, friend. No idea. Sand. The sand's supposed to go here. Why is it being used for plums? That's supposed to be storage for plums. Oops, sorry. Guys, I don't even know at this point. I don't know. Grapes? No, we can change this. We can change this. This is a storage depot. So what can we use here? The medicine? No, I don't know. That's not all that important right now. What I was saying with the immigration stuff is we could kind of close these guys down a bit. And yeah, I'm actually going to sell some of our tulips because they're apparently just not really doing anything. So we can actually export them. Oh, decent. Okay. Target inventory, what are we going to say? 1,000? Sounds good. Sell as much as we can at a time. It's really fine. We've got a lot to spare. And what do you know? We need food. Guys, this is a serious struggle. Why? Who? Can we all just not eat as much? How about that? How about that for an idea? Y'all eat way too much food. Seriously. God damn it. Okay, rice. Let's get back on the rice train. Make the rice like 1,000. We'll sell 200 at a time. Bring this down to 200. What do we got here? 480. We bring that up. At least that's a profit of something, right? Cool. Well, not really. It's a break even, but it's okay. It is what it is. Hang on. Hang on. 1144. 1144. Okay. Because what would this... If you're bought in 200, fee 732. Oh, I see. This is where... Sorry. Because this is actually where things like the trade relations would come in handy. So... Trade... If we did... 200, 526... That's really not that much different. Fee is 19%. What would the fee be here? Does it say? Doesn't, does it? Okay. I would rather use this trading system, I guess, for resources we don't have access to. The auto trade I'm fine doing just normally. It is what it is. It's not the greatest, but, you know. Sometimes it just be like that. What's nice, actually, that I've just remembered is that these two fields were previously tulip, they're not cabbage. That should hopefully increase our food stores a little bit. Hopefully. And also, I think this will be the first harvest from these new fields as well. So that'll be helpful. And I see beef is becoming a problem, which, to be fair, kind of expected. Right. Our luxury tier items, our tier 2s. Those we haven't gone too much in depth with. I think we can start looking at things that... Hang on, can we do shrooms out here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my word, guys, we can do shrooms out in the desert. This has revolutionized everything. Holy hell. Because, okay, hear me out, right? If we do this plot, which isn't too expensive, I just realized how much money we have. It's not... Claim it. If we make this entire area mushrooms, it's not only food, but we can also then create magic mushrooms using... I can't remember what. But we can do magic mushrooms. Which is a luxury... Oh my gosh, guys, I've been sleeping on this. I have been sleeping. Thanks to y'all for telling me. No, I'm kidding. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I'm inept. It's not you. It's me. Yeah. You know how many farms we can make of mushroom farms we can do? House too far. Trust me, you're about to get a whole lot of houses. We're growing aggressively, folks. Aggressively. Once again. Keep in mind, these are just mushroom farms. I'm not even building the housing yet. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And there we go. Fantastic. If we need to build more, we will build more. More shall be built. You can always build more. Do you know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? I want to actually expand the mushroom farms at this side, so I'm going to do housing. Maybe... Oh, you know what? Actually, we have quite a bit of space, actually. Oh no, they're not happy. Tough. That's how I feel about your unhappiness right now. There is capitalism to be had. Capitalism! Okay. Can't do anything in there, which is fine. Cool. So those few houses all the way down there. Great stuff. Yep. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. It's all happening. Shit's popping off. Then what we want to do is let's... You know what? We can do that. That's fine. It is what it... Oh, this is actually something else I wanted to do. Mushrooms. Can't believe I've been sleeping on these mushrooms for so long, man. Like, I'm shooketh. Absolutely shooketh. Yeah. Is that enough farms? Do we build more? Well, maybe not that side, but we can build one there. Cool. Stone roads. Again, food, magic mushrooms, which will obviously be a luxury item. It's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I feel genuinely stupid for not picking up on this earlier. You know that. I really do. I really do. Actually, while we're here, copy. And this building layout just gives me like a serious case of the sexies. The soothing music is coming in, just helping me out. It's amazing. Okay, cool. Yeah. Good job. Okay, cool. I know we wanted to set up another glassworks. Just want to check something as well. We are manufacturing quite a decent amount of glass, so we can definitely put down another glassworks. Did we say we couldn't put it here? No. Yeah, thought so. That was the wrong building we almost just put down. Glassworks, sorry, cannot be at the site. Frame rate is tanking a little bit here. What we can do though is we can actually put one across there. What about... Okay. Because this is going to use... The glassworks, sorry, we'll use sand and coal to create glass. Thank you. Sand and coal to create glass. Right now... Oh, we've just put down smelters. Sorry, I was an idiot. No, that's fine. Actually, no, that's not fine. Sorry. I thought we were putting down a... Yep. I thought we were putting down a glassworks factory, actually. Although in saying that, maybe what we should have done is... Well, let's put one down for now. Okay. Something else that's just caught my eye here is I want to extend this, that, then demolish that little section. Yeah. So that we can add in our warehouses for the mushroom farms. Yep. I think that should be okay. Should be enough warehouse storage, right? If it's not, oof. Okay. Little mushroom farms are on their way. Yay! We have mushrooms! Okay, so... Alright, look, at least we know now what we can put on the deserts in terms of food or farming or whatever we want to call it, right? At least. At least. I'm gonna shut down... Actually, you know what? No. Let the rice stuff continue. Food seems to be... Okay. Alright. Alright, cool. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm super excited about this. We got our mushroom farms up and going. I'm giddy to see how these are actually going to work out. This is going to be super cool. But we'll wrap it up here for this episode. And next time we get back, we'll extend the mushroom system, see what we can do with that, how we can create magic mushrooms and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, we'll see what else we can do when we get back. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to hit that like button. While you're there, why not consider subscribing as well? It really helps out the channel and it helps us create really fun guys. Okay, I'll see myself out. Cool. All right, thank you so much for watching. Cheers. Next time. Bye.